Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I thought we would do a fun little video channeling Pretty in Pink. I'm wearing my soft little pink cardigan that I absolutely love, and there's a joke in my family that basically I only like to wear black, which is true. I love black, gray, beige, white. Pretty much I'm boring dresser, but I actually love pink. And today what I thought I would do is I pulled out a bunch of fun pink kind of makeup look. If you are interested in learning more about how I got this kind of pink glowy look today, as well as share some details about my favorite pink, millennial pink sweater, then let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, we are channeling pink today. So I pulled out my Tom Ford Pink Glow. This is the Tone Up Foundation. It's basically like a primer, and you guys, I actually love it. So I can't, these guys are almost dry. So we're trying to use up a few things before they're completely done. But this was one that was kind of a surprise, and I actually really liked it. So we're gonna put that down as my primer today. Right now, you guys, I have nothing on my face except skincare and SPF. So I'm just gonna use, of course, my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Complexion brush. I'm gonna use that just to kind of put this little pink glow primer on. This is gonna give me just a little bit of glow. Now, although my favorite colors are black, gray, tan, I know, kind of boring, but I do love millennial pink. And you guys, I have to tell you more about my little uniform sweater that I love. Let's just get this down first. You guys, I like to put a little bit of that under my eyes. I feel like it brightens it up underneath there. Now, I really did enjoy these cushions, but they do dry out, or you don't get as much product with cushions. So, but the packaging is divine. You can get refills for this, and I really did enjoy those. Okay, you guys, we have on a little bit of pink glow. I'm gonna give myself some healthy, glowy skin today. Now, this one is from Andy. I believe I have your name correct, but this is her absolute favorite foundation out of everything. So she was like, I have to try the Lune Aster Cover and Correct Tinted Moisturizer. I swear I had tried this in the past, and it is really good. If you are a fan of IT Cosmetics, their CC cream, I think you're gonna love this as well. And they matched me in the shade 01 Fair. I kind of feel like you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. Guess what? I think it's a little bit light, but you know what? I think that about all things, don't I? I think by now you've realized I'm crazy. So you guys, this is just this really pretty, nice, easy kind of CC cream that you can put on, but it has really nice coverage. So I bought this before I left, and I was wanting to give this a try because she had told me how great it is. So I like to just kind of put a whole layer on with my fingertips first. So I'm just gonna take this and we're just gonna rub it in like this. As I get my hair, I should pull it back. So you guys, it has kind of like this really nice kind of orange scent to it, kind of a fresh orange scent. Now here's the deal. It does contain chemical sunscreens, which you guys, in the past, there's two things that I've used recently that have not irritated my skin, cross my fingers, and that is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer and this one. And it is basically the same combination of sunscreens as that Laura Mercier, but I find this guy to have more coverage. Now I'm always curious, kind of like with Trader Joe's when they private label things, when it's like what is that? Stacy's Pita Chips, but they're still Stacy's Pita Chips, but they're Trader Joe's brand. I am curious if Lune Aster did something like that, but this is a little bit different. But this is the Blue Mercury brand, and this is quite a lovely foundation. It gives you a really nice glow, it gives you coverage, and my daughter and I both really like it. They also have a BB cream, but this one is going to contain more, this one has more coverage than the BB, I think. We'll have to, Andy, if you are watching this, you're gonna have to tell me if that is the case. Okay, you guys, let me give you a little bit of information about this goodie. This one is said to be a multi-purpose product. It has SPF 50, but as well as some tinted coverage to it. It's going to give you a flawless, glowy finish, which I totally agree with. It says it is medium coverage, dewy complexion. It's going to protect against UVA and UVB rays, covers imperfections, and is a hydrating formula. So this is going to be great for us lovelies with dry skin. It has vitamin E, hyaluronic acid that's going to plump up your skin and make it a little juicy. Sea buckthorn that's going to help rejuvenate your skin and protect it from environmental stressors. It also is vegan, good for all skin types, that is if you want a dewy complexion. And it is paraben and phthalate free and no animal testing. So you guys, this is pretty awesome stuff. I love the ease. This is kind of like, I like to think of this like when I'm gonna go teach at the gym and I wanna have some coverage, but I don't wanna look super made up. But I also found that it just gives you such a healthy glow. It gives a super healthy glow to your skin. So I'm gonna bring you in just a little bit, and just remember, you guys, I haven't slept for weeks. I finally slept last night and I feel like a new woman. So I am looking peaked. So I'm gonna bring you in just a little bit. And here is the coverage. Now, the only thing is there is only 9 shades available. They happened to put me in fair, so that was like the one up from the lightest. Then it's light, golden light, and then they do have some darker shades that there is 3 different ones. It's gonna, I'm sorry, golden almond, medium deep, and deep almond. So again, limited shade range, but because it's a CC cream, you guys, it's supposed to mean to kind of meld with your skin, and you know, that it doesn't have to be a perfect match, unlike some foundations. Especially full coverage is where I really find I need to find that match, otherwise you're going to see it a lot more. These are much more forgiving. So I am loving this. My daughter is loving this. This is one where for both of us, this is probably maybe a teeny bit light for me, not too bad, you guys, but for her, it's her perfect shade. So she immediately took this from me. And again, just super easy to wear. Okay, we are gonna use, again, the Tom Ford Emotion Proof Concealer. You guys, I have this in shade 3, and this is Pale Dune. And people were asking me what I thought about this. I am still playing around, but so far I have to say I do really enjoy it. But before we do that, I always love to use, you guys, I find that the Chanel Le Correcteur in Rose is a game changer. So if I really want to brighten up under my eyes, I literally take teeny weeny dot and I just put it right in this dark corner. And then that's gonna lighten up my eye area. And then I put the concealer that is a little bit more skin-like underneath. So I just like to take kind of a damp beauty blender, or my finger obviously, And I'm gonna just kind of go right there. But do you see how this just lightens up? Now, I don't like to bring it too much over here because that's where my wrinkles are, and I will find that it will look a little drying. But if I just take it right here in this dark corner, I find that it really brightens up my eye area. So, and now if I put it all over my face, you guys, I do kind of feel like it's too much. But just in this little dark area, this is a Stacy recommendation. She was the one who told me how to do it. She is a subscriber. You guys, I really do listen to you guys. So send on your recommendations. I do not claim to be an expert. We're all learning from each other. So I love the little applicator, you guys. It kind of is just, I'm just gonna take this. And at first I thought, ooh, this is gonna be kind of light. But as we are going into the winter months, I mean, it's already that way here, you guys. It's been raining. I think it's like 66 here in Portland. I'm not ready for this. It is time to move. Okay, I'm just gonna take this, you guys, and I just like to use a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna bring it up and over. And again, you know, this is where all my wrinkles are, so I try not to get too much product over there, but I like to kind of use that as my primer for eyeshadow. I'm just gonna come down, kind of doing a little bit of the triangle. Okay, I think that this is going to be enough for our complexion today. Now we're gonna warm up the skin, and I pulled out today my Chanel Sand, my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. As we are getting more into winter months, I find this to be my perfect kind of bronzer because it's not too bronzy. It looks very natural on the skin, so I still like to get a little bit of color, but I don't want to look like super fake because I'm not living in some warm, sunny area. So I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics, you guys. I'm just going to put this over here, and then I just like to kind of give a little circle. Cream based. Okay, we are gonna let this kind of all settle into the skin while I do a quick and easy eye. I am going to channel pink, even though this isn't really pink. This is silver pink. This is from Chanel. It's one of their cream pot shadows. It's one of my absolute favorite colors. You guys, it's just a really pretty neutral. I don't know exactly why it says pink, why it's called silver pink, but it is just gorgeous on the eyes. When I want to do a really simple eye, this is what I do. So we are going to use my ROEN, the Everything brush. You guys, as you can tell, I actually really love this brush. It is fantastic. So I'm gonna take this and just put it in my little pot. And you guys, this is just a favorite color. And I'm just going to kind of start in the crease area. But I just find it to be the perfect taupe. Take this other little side under here and just run a little bit of silver pink underneath. Okay, you guys, that is just a really nice wash of color. And then I like to take, this is my favorite. This is the Hourglass. This is the Scattered Lights in Reflect. This is my most used one. The other day I showed you the new holiday ones that I love as well. And probably this one is the one that I use the most. I literally just take a teeny bit of this, and it's just like this perfect kind of champagne rose gold, and I'm literally just gonna pop it right by my pupil just to lighten up the lid. This is just sort of a really simple eye. I am gonna do one thing. I am going to go in with my Chanel Blurry Mauve palette. You guys, I love this one so much. And I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this color right here. And I'm just gonna put a little, I just think it is such a pretty kind of, it's literally like a mauve color. So it kind of looks red here, you guys, but if you can see this here, it comes off it not quite. And you can do it just a really sheer application. I'm just gonna put a teeny bit right in my crease. And a little in the V. Can you see how that just kind of gave it a little bit more of a pink tinge? I find that combination to be super pretty. I've been wearing this one a lot. Do you see how it kind of turned colors for me? Okay, you guys, I'm gonna do just a little tight line with my black wood. And I can't believe it, I'm out of my purple chalk, or to the very, very end. So normally I would use that, but I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and do a really fine line near the lashes, just to ground my eyes, just a little bit. Okay, I am going to use the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, as well as a little bit of fiber gel. Real quick, I'm gonna fix my eyebrows, do my lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, we've got our eyes on, and now we are going to powder down. So one thing I would say, using this little CC guy, I definitely feel like I need to powder down. It is a dewy finish, which of course I do like, but by the end of the day, my T-zone will be a little bit shiny. So we are gonna want to just take a little bit, and again, you guys, I'm using my Hourglass Veil Setting Powder. This has just been kind of my go-to for kind of the basics. I do have some other powders that I do love, and was asked if I would share those. So I will do that. I just have been kind of on a roll using this translucent setting powder. I just find it to be kind of universally good for lots of people. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of set all of this. Again, you guys, I love this powder brush. I take just a teeny weeny bit and then I press it underneath with the other side of the brush underneath my eyes. I don't like to put a whole lot of powder or dry products underneath, but I do kind of want to set that concealer. So we're gonna do that. It's just a really good combo. Okay, let's do cheeks. So obviously, you guys, one of my favorite blushes ever is the NARS Orgasm Liquid Blush. This is like my favorite go-to, but you've seen that a lot. So I decided to pull out my Charlotte Tilbury Love is the Drug. This is a very beautiful pink blush, and again, so pretty. So you do the little swirl and then a pop in that bright pink, and it really, really livens up your complexion. I find that this is great. You always kind of think of pinks for spring and such, but I think as we're coming into some of the fall weather, you can still wear pink because it kind of gives you a little bit of freshness to your face and complexion. So I'm gonna do the classic. I'm just gonna take the swirl on the outside. You guys, that's a really pretty universal pink color. I'm using her Sculpt brush, the Charlotte Tilbury. And you guys, this is like very well loved. I've used this for a very long time. So I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit of pink on my cheeks here. We'll do a pop in a minute. But again, just kind of a really pretty flush, kind of hopefully look like we've worked out and that we look healthy. And then I'm gonna take this little pop here, and you guys, yes, it looks really bright. Just gonna tap the excess off here, and we'll put a little bit on the cheeks. Don't worry, we are going to kind of buff this all in, but I just find that it's kind of a pretty blush. So then what I would do is then I take my, you know, powder brush, and then I really give it a nice little blend here so it's not really harsh. And then you can just kind of see that it kind of melds into the skin just a little bit, a little pink flush there. Then for lips, you guys, I have a new favorite combo. We are using Tom Ford. So my favorite Tom Ford lipstick ever is Sugar Glider. This is just like my favorite one. And it is sort of course, a pink kind of mauve color. So what I like to do is I like to put this down on my lips. Favorite color ever. And then I like to top it with Frantic lip gloss. So this is the new Tom Ford lip gloss. And this is kind of described as a medium pink with pearl. And you guys, these, just again, the packaging of Tom Ford, this is gorgeous. These are really beautiful glosses, by the way. I've really been enjoying this. I kind of wished I'd gotten a few more colors at from the Sephora sale, but I'm sure another one will come up. And I just like to top this. It gives it just a little bit more pink versus the kind of mauve. And then I thought we would spritz on a little perfume today, you guys. When I think of pink, I think of this Armani Prive. This is the, butchering this, I want to say it's basically the peony perfume. This is one of my favorites. I love it. It smells so pretty, and during the holiday season they usually have one of these like with a sort of pink shimmer that I did not get, but I love the fragrance so much. So it just kind of reminds me of pink, and I was just like, this is what I'm gonna wear today. So I thought we should mention this. I think it's PIVOINE. I'm not even gonna try to say it, you guys. I'm gonna list it below. Here you go. It smells amazing. Every time I wear this, I always get compliments. My daughter loves it, my husband loves it. If I'm wearing it at the hairdresser, she's asking me what I'm wearing. It's not overpowering whatsoever, but it's definitely distinctive in a soft, pretty way. It just is really a beautiful, beautiful perfume. So this is my easy, pretty in pink look for today. And you guys, this is this Madewell sweater, and it is just like the cardigan, and it's like the perfect little length. It is a soft pink color, and the joke is that I basically have a uniform that I wear. I love these Madewell sweaters. I have it in gray. I just bought another one in a forest green color, but to me, it's just easier to kind of get dressed. I wear, you know, my jeans, a shirt, you know, cami, and one of these cardigans. It is sort of my winter staples, but you guys, these sweaters are just so soft. They're super soft yarn. They have little pockets. It's just really easy to wear, but I will link those below. But if you are moving into the fall season and you are looking for some super soft, easy to wear sweaters, I highly recommend these. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.